Hey, good Lord, welcome back to the third season kitchen. Cheers. This is Glaswegian gin, called Glaswegian, and it has the Duke of Wellington statue in there with the cone. We're having a day off of the World Cup of soccer because the FIFA World Cup because we're heading into the quarterfinals. Woohoo! Sadly, Scotland is not there. Furthermore, Canada is not there, and that's truly a tragedy. Oh well, that's the way she goes. But this is going to be a bit of a tell. This is Glaswegian gin and Zivia ginger ale. But wait, it's clear. And Zivia, what's that about? So I've been away for a while, as you might have noticed. Yeah, apparently my third season is going to include being a person living with diabetes. Oh boy, yay me. As a result, in the past 7 weeks, I've done a bunch of changes to life. And one of those changes has been to start using alternative flours to all-purpose and white flour because we need to go with lower glycemic flours, so less or more slow uptake in sugars. Oat flour. And the funny thing is, so this is now just rolled oats, as you can see, out of that bag. This is Kirkland brand. The beautiful thing about it, this 10-pound bag of oatmeal, of oats, rolled oats, was $9, 90 cents a pound. I say that because one of the things I went to look at first off was how much are alternative flours. And when I was shopping, it was like, holy cow, oat flour can run you anywhere between $7 or $8 a pound to as much as about, I think the worst price I saw was $18 a pound. I'm sure those were organic oats that were clearly milled by who knows what, little sheep that had nothing else better to do. I don't know. But how do you make oat flour? I'm going to cover this with a dampener. So this is just a magic bullet. I've done this using a blender, a Ninja blender. I've done this using the bullet mostly because it's nice and small, lots of different products. And literally, this takes about 30 seconds to a minute to turn rolled oats into oat flour. Let's let it go. Now, I'm going to try and talk through this. Hopefully it's not that noisy, but we'll find out. And I like to sort of mix it around. So if you have a blender, you just turn it off and start it back up. And as I look at it, you can't see this necessarily as well as I can, but it's pretty much done. A little bit more, just for one last go round. And there we go. So, handy dandy towel over here. Little sip to keep my voice all going. And as we bring this over here, I'm going to show you that we have gone from rolled oats to oat flour. And if we use the sieve, so a fine mesh strainer, we can very quickly strain this out. Now what you could do, and what I have done, is when we're at about that stage, I put it back into the Magic Bullet and just sort of grind down the last little bits, because you end up with just some a little bit thicker parts of the rolled oats that didn't completely grind down, but they will. And what happens is you end up with almost the entire cup of rolled oats that have been turned into flour. I put that into a bag, and now I have the ability to use rolled or oat flour whenever I need it. And it costs about $1 a pound. Again, not anywhere near the $7 to $15 a pound for oats that are out there. Okay, you're going to fight me. I could not do this and it'd be so much easier. But then it wouldn't show you how it goes into a bag. I'm sure you can figure out how to put it in a bag yourself. Nevertheless, here we go. As always, we like to sort of show you all the steps and be done with it. So as you can see, what I can do now is just always have it around. Now, some of the things I've used oat flour for, I'm starting to try making oat flour and whole wheat pastas. It's worked out rather well. I'm trying to make different pastas with different types of flours. We'll get around to showing you some of those. And just working with oat flour in general, so making breads and different things. It's really kind of cool stuff, and it has a nice flavor, cookies, etc. All right, so with that, I'm going to enjoy my Glaswegian, and I do plan on doing a whole lot more diabetes-oriented cooking, because let's face it, I'm living with diabetes, and you might be too. And if you're not, you might know somebody who is. And as you head into your various third seasons, whether that is transitioning from living at home to going to school, whether that is going from school, college to your adult life, whether it's transitioning into a new lifestyle because of a marriage change, whether it's getting married or getting not married, whether that's living with diabetes or some other health condition, we're all transitioning into our third seasons where we are in life. So with that, cheers. Thanks very much for coming in. Please like and especially share. Share this with your diabetic friends. This channel is going to be interesting going forward, and I'm hoping to be a little bit more on point with regard to making videos less sporadically. If you want, check out some of the older videos as well. Some are really cool. They may not be necessarily diabetic friendly, but I'm going to start figuring out ways to make them such. All right. Thanks so very much for showing up. Cheers. Talk to you soon. Bye now.